Welcome to Not Today Society. We are laughing because we suck at doing introductions. My name is Pat.
And my name is Bonnie.
And we are here to find some of the weirdest, creepiest, conspiracy theory, funny, insert whatever other adjective here videos across the internet. Bring them to you, give our opinions. What's kind of cool is, as you can tell, there's two of us, in case you can't count. So
we might not agree on something.
Yeah,
but...
usually we've seen people do videos like this, and it's like, someone presents content, and then there's arguments in the comments, but we're probably going to argue on camera. And then we'll argue with you guys in the comments as well. This is actually our first video, so this is going to determine if we keep producing content. So if you like this, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, etc. And hopefully we can keep bringing you guys some funny, creepy, and weird content across the internet. We're just going to jump into it. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. So today's episode is going to be the more creepy side of things.
Creepy conspiracy type of thing, or just creepy?
Creepy conspiracy. There are some that are creepy, and then there are some that are more like conspiracy theory-esque. So we're going to jump into this. These are videos across TikTok, all different areas of the social media interwebs.
Interwebs.
Exactly. We think of like interweb. That's what it is. Okay. The first video, and we will have it on screen for you so you guys can see it as well. And then, like I said, we're going to give our opinions, and then we'll see what you guys think as well. We want to hear from you.
Yes,
we are
that's
not
the most important
Yeah,
part.
we are not professionals. Ready?
Yes.
You might not want to eat Oreos anymore. We all know and love Oreo cookies for its signature taste. But if you look closely at an Oreo cookie, you'll notice that there are symbols on top of it that might carry a different meaning. Well, you see, that double-cross eternal symbol actually represents the Leviathan symbol in the satanic realm. The word Oreos originates from the ancient Greek and Egyptian term Oreus, which just happened to be the Egyptian serpent that people used to worship. Furthermore, it was reported that the Oreo company had built a super-secret doomsday bunker in Norway, where they claimed to house the formula for Oreo. But who knows what is really being hidden down there? It may be a stretch, but just how like Christians partake in the body of Christ, this might be the satanic way of fooling the world into a satanic ritual. But all people can say is...
Well, if that's true, then when I was a child, I must have worshipped saying like crazy.
Oreos like your favorite cookie.
Yeah, like I can't eat it now. Yeah, it's a completely different video because of health stuff. But when I was a kid, Oreos milk go-to.
Yeah.
I don't know that sign, that symbol
I
that he's
always
referring
wondered
to.
why there was so much symbols on it. Like, I never thought
haven't
of
paid
it.
attention
I never
to it.
like.
I need to look into that symbol because, half the stuff you read on the internet, I don't know what's true and what's not.
Yeah.
But if that symbol is related to what? Satanic things, and then the word was from whatever descent of Satan, that would be pretty creepy. But
And the whole bunker thing.
that just sounds funny. I don't know if I believe that. But the symbol and the origin of the word, you guys let us know in the comments if that's true. I'm going to have to Google that.
Yeah, the symbols on the Oreo is weird.
Yeah, if that is a connection to that. All right, that's some funky stuff because...
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Oreos.
Let us know.
Not fair. I like Oreos. Stop making me think bad about Oreos.
Crazy facts from history you don't know. Part 6. In ancient Rome, they had an early form of fast food joints called thermopolia. These street vendors served hot, ready-to-eat meals for the busy urban population. Ancient Egyptians used a peculiar method for birth control. They believed that mixing crocodile poop with honey and inserting it into the vagina could serve as a form of contraceptive. Roman Emperor Caligula declared war on the sea. He ordered his soldiers to attack the waves by stabbing the water with their spears. After he declared victory over the sea, he even ordered his soldiers to collect seashells as spoils of war.
Okay, so
many things.
there was three things. The first one was the fast food thing. I don't know too much about that.
The word thermopolia is just not sound
That just
yummy.
does not sound appetizing at all. It sounds like a disease. Like,
Yeah,
I just went to like this, whatever. I went on a trip and I came back with thermopolia. You don't want to catch thermopolia. Crocodile poop and honey?
Okay, you're going to get a really bad infection.
I was going to say, there must have been a lot of sick women during that time period.
That's disgusting.
Let me rephrase that. There's going to be a lot of pregnant and sick women because I highly doubt that worked. A lot of pregnant and sick women during that
Crocodile
time
poop
period.
and honey.
And then the people stabbing water and collecting grown men collecting seashells after they think they are like defeating the water. I don't know if that's true. You let me know.
If any of those are true, please.
Like, is this just one of those channels that are throwing random facts to spread across the internet? Because I don't know. Some of this stuff sounds pretty funky. Let's see what is next.
This is so cute.
Babies are very flexible. That's what I got from here, like right off the bat. Because I can't do half of the things that these babies are doing.
Of course, but
that is pretty crazy that they all did.
We gotta find a baby.
Your sister has a baby. No, she's too old.
3.
She's 3.
Riley.
We gotta find a baby. We will do this legally, and we will test this theory and report back in the future. If you have a baby, please test it in safe circumstances.
Let us know.
And let us know in the comments. Because it could just be that it's like a compilation of videos where babies are doing the same thing.
Just coincidence.
Because I find that really weird that a baby's like, uh-oh, this is grass. I can't touch it or whatever. You might hear our dogs barking in the background.
But it does have, grass is like a weird texture, you know.
But this is like
I know babies are weird with texture.
Yeah, again, I don't know. You let us know.
Try it with your babies.
We have babies, but they're dogs.
Yeah.
They're furry
Don't
babies.
mind it. I don't think they can hear. Maybe.
They probably can. You'll see them in a future video.
Yes.
We'll bring them to you in a future video. All right, let's see what the next one is.
Underwater, is that true?
Yeah, it is. We were driving in the car. She was in the back seat in her car seat.
How old is she now?
She's 5. She'll be 6 Friday.
Okay.
So we're driving in the car, and she says, "Mommy, this is just like where I died." Like, real excited, not upset or anything, just kind of very matter of fact. And
At 2 years old?
Yeah, she was about 2 3/4.
So then you say, honey, you didn't die.
I said, well, Leah, what are you talking about? She goes, she says, I was in my car and it fell off the bridge in the water and I died. And so I pulled off the road because I was a little stressed. And she said, and I said, well, where was Mama? And she said, you weren't with me that time. This
is what your 2-year-old said.
Yeah, she did. That got the exclamation points going. And I said, well, who was driving the car then? And she said, I was big. I could reach the pedals. And she has no clue that you need pedals to drive a car. She's 2. She's in the car seat. You know, there's like no way she could know that. And I said, well, what happened? And she described, she said, well, I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And she is absolutely a fanatic about seatbelts. Everyone in our presence that knows us, she is going to make sure they have a seatbelt on. She will not get in the car without one. And neither will anyone else. And she said, well, I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I fell out of the car. And she said, and she put her hand up on her, and she said, Mommy, I was laying on the rocks. I could feel the rocks on my head. And she said, and see the shiny bridge, and she points up, she's looking up, and she says, see the shiny bridge and the bubbles going up. She could see the bubbles, and she has she has never seen television at that point in her life at all, and how would she have any knowledge of bubbles rising? You know, she doesn't swim, she doesn't put her face in the water, and she said, I could see the bubbles going up and see the sun on the bridge through the water.
This is what your 2-year-old.
Wow.
So, our dogs are going crazy.
Yeah. But so the question is, do you believe in reincarnation? And that story is pretty crazy, impressive. And it's like live footage from
for a 2-year-old, and it's 1994 according to the clip. It's 1994, and as you guys know, that's before the cell phones and internet and recordings. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's a time where it's harder to fake things. Well, and even like a younger child doesn't have exposure to all of these. Like she said, the light, the bubbles, you know, falling under the water, all these different things. So
or I was tall enough to reach the pedals or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So unless the mom is crazy,
and
making this whole story up, then that is pretty, it's something to make you think. It's definitely something to make you think. If there's more to the story that you guys know about, let us know.
I'd love to find like longer clips of that.
Yeah, definitely. This is like our first time.
That was actually really
reading or hearing about.
Not even creepy, but just interesting.
It makes you think.
Yeah.
Because do you believe in reincarnation? Let us know.
By the way, that little girl is like adorable. She's so cute.
In 1518, a bizarre and deadly phenomenon swept through the streets of Strasbourg, the dancing plague. For weeks, hundreds of people danced without rest, food, or water. Some even danced themselves to death. Some say it was caused by ergot poisoning, a fungus found in rye bread that can cause hallucinations and muscle spasms. Others say it was a form of mass hysteria or a reaction to the stress of living in a turbulent time. People danced day and night, some collapsing from exhaustion or even dying from heart attacks. Authorities tried to intervene by setting up stages and hiring musicians, hoping to dance the plague away, but it only made things worse. Eventually, the epidemic died down as mysteriously as it had started.
Wow.
So.
What year was that?
Not.
Oh,
Wow.
15,
15.
15, 18 or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go with. This just reminds me of like modern day where people just freaking take drugs and take ecstasy and go to parties and go on day in and day out.
But this
partying.
seems like it hit everyone.
Yeah, so
it could have been something where
like
back then there wasn't like all these restrictions on food and stuff where something happened and got into the food.
There was poisoning in the bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Acted like a drug would act in today's modern age.
Yeah.
Yes, a hallucinogen. Is that the proper word? Hallucinogen.
Makes them hallucinate.
We are good at it. We are trying.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the fact that they say like people died from it, that is pretty nutty.
Yeah.
That they would go party that hard. That's what makes me think of like today's modern age of people taking like all these crazy drugs and going to parties and whatever, like ecstasy and all that stuff.
But it almost seemed like they were at least trying to say it was unintentional.
Yeah, it could have been in the bread, like they said, but that's a funky one. I don't know. I'm not like a history buff or anything.
Yeah, me neither.
So 1518 is like way out of my league. So you let me know what you think about that one.
This lady has photographic evidence that Jesus is real. While on board an airplane, a lady and her friend were suddenly in the midst of chaos as an intense lightning storm hit. The plane started shaking violently, people were screaming, and the oxygen mask fell from the ceiling. In a last-ditch attempt, the lady prayed and said, "Jesus, you calmed the storm 2,000 years ago. Do it for us again today." And within 2 minutes of saying that prayer, the plane leveled off. The lady recounted that a still voice told her to press her film camera against the window and take a picture, and what she captured was amazing. As she went to develop the photo after the trip, the man who developed the photo just asked her one question: "Where did you get this photo?" As she recounted this story to him, he pulled the photo out, and standing in the midst of the storm was a man in a white robe. Till this day, no one knows what the lady actually encountered, but some people say that.
Hold on. Star.
This lady has photographic evidence that Jesus is real. While on...
Okay. What I just did right there, in case you know, I restarted, so I wanted to hear the beginning again. Mm-hmm. It said this lady has photographic evidence that Jesus is real. I think that has like nothing to do with what just happened, to be honest. But let's just go into that. I have something that came to my head right off the bat. What's your first thoughts on that? Our dogs obviously have their own thoughts on it. Unfortunately, I don't understand bark.
Well, what do you mean you have your own thoughts on that?
So my mind went straight to the Jesus toast from back in the day. Oh. Like the person who made a piece of toast and Jesus was on it. And it's like, they just thought like it was crazy. This is the same thing. Like you take a photo out of an airplane. An airplane is moving so fast and there are clouds and there's all these things going on that you could catch something that resembles something. The same way that toast had a figure of Jesus on it almost.
Yeah, I mean the picture did look like that, you know, but...
Did they say the year again? I forgot.
No.
Okay, that might also have to do with like how clear the photo is.
Yeah, well, she had to take it with like an old school camera and then develop it.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
Let us know.
About that one. Our dogs, I wish we could understand them. They got a lot of input on today's video, apparently.
In the early 2000s, there used to be an abandoned asylum in Massachusetts known as Danvers State Hospital. Before shutting down in 1992, the asylum had an estimate of 3,000 patients, all of whom were severely mentally ill and poorly treated. Nurses who used to work here recall seeing horrifying things that continue to haunt them to this day. From patients walking around in their own filth due to a lack of basic hygiene, to patients receiving forced lobotomies that would often leave them in a much worse state than before. Employees of the Danvers State Hospital are haunted by these terrible memories. However, aside from the past, the asylum is infamous for being extremely creepy. After shutting down in 1992, teens would come here after hearing rumors that the building was haunted. Although this next video wasn't taken by a trespassing teen, it was taken by a curious security guard back in 2000 whose job was to look after the historic building. But little did he know that he would capture something very strange while exploring the basement of the asylum. Take a look. It's a bit hard to see at first, but as the night guard pans the camera to a room inside the basement, a shadowy figure can be seen moving slowly inside. The guard doesn't notice the figure until much later after rewatching the footage. Naturally, he was left shaken up after seeing what appears to be a slender-looking silhouette walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him. Mind you, the basement of this building is completely inaccessible to outsiders, so there's no way that a trespasser could have been inside. It's no wonder that viewers believe something supernatural was captured. But of course, the question is begged. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghost or not, it remains a mystery as to what was captured.
Okay.
Spooky.
I saw that at the end. It took like after
Yeah,
a couple
they
times.
went
I
over
did
a few
see
times,
like a
so.
black figure drift. Like super slow.
That
It
whole
wasn't
place is
like someone
creepy.
like running. Which
Can
is
we
even
just talk about like what they did back in the asylums? Oh my god.
the
Yeah.
lobotomies,
Yeah.
the
Oh my
like
God.
yeah, that stuff is crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if things are haunted there.
I wouldn't be either. It's actually almost more creepy that it was moving slow. Because if you think about it, like someone's down there, and
Right,
if someone
if it's a
else is down there, they
person,
might be scared
they're
and
gonna
run.
run.
But you just saw like this black figure just slowly move, almost like I don't care if someone else is here. Like I'm just here haunting the place. Who cares? That was kind of creepy. Do you believe in stuff like that?
Yeah.
Let us know. Drop a comment on that. How many more videos do we even have? I think we have like one more video for today. Ready for this?
Sure.
Let's see.
The Muffin Man was actually a serial killer. The Muffin Man is probably one of the most well-known nursery rhymes. But did you know it was based on a real story? A real dark story. In the 1800s, a man by the name of Frederick Thomas Linwood would wait in alleyways to kidnap and kill kids, luring them in with muffins. The song was later created to spread awareness amongst the kids and keep them safe, warning them about the Muffin Man, who was a danger on Drury Lane. Even though he was the first ever documented serial killer in the world, everyone still teaches the song to their kids, because not a lot of people know that.
Is that true? I don't know. I don't know about the Muffin Man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know nothing about the Muffin Man.
I don't know. You never seen the movie Shrek? There's like a part where there's a Muffin Man, I think. Anyways, but yeah, that's
something that I don't
creepy.
know enough about. If that's true, it is creepy that
We have to do a
they're
little
using-
investigating on that one.
yeah, we need to, like I said,
Does it make sense?
that you would make like to help kids know about.
Yeah, the song. Yeah, I can't think.
I don't
of
even
it.
know how does the song
Do
go?
you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin.
And what does the Muffin Man do? How does that? I don't know.
He lives on Drury Lane.
Well, apparently this thing just told us that too.
That's kind of but you
I just want to know if that's
I
true.
feel like that
Is the
song
Muffin
would,
Man a serial killer? So you guys gotta let us know that.
But that song would blow up. I feel because back then, like, there's no Amber Alerts and stuff like that. So
That's their way of like sharing stuff and letting
right,
the world know
and
things.
not like. And then the song just keeps going as a nursery rhyme. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know if that's real.
So our dogs are going crazy downstairs. That was the last video for today's episode. They're telling you to subscribe, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Yes.
If you did, give it a like and drop a comment, because there's a lot of stuff in here that we both want to know about that we're going to chat with you guys down there. So I hope, and I'm sure she does too, to catch you guys in the next video.
Yes, and you'll meet our two puppies next episode.
Either our next or very, very soon episode. So yeah, that's it. If you're interested in more, consider subscribing. If you have videos that you want us to watch and review. We will probably open up other social channels to contact us. We'll probably have it in the description. Maybe it's like an email for now. Maybe we'll open up another social platform where we could all connect. So if you guys have videos you want us to watch and review and interact.
You can even just put them in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Well, there'll be an email in the description that you can send it to us, and we will react to those. Catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye.
Welcome to Not Today Society. I don't know what to say. First we introduce ourselves, and then we talk. Okay.